How y'all doing today? Today we are walking at Mount Frontenac State Park in Minnesota. That'll be the background video. And we're talking about Job 10 and 11. And so this is depicting the internal conflict that Job is having with God, and how he's kind of bargaining at this point about, I loathe my life and I hate my life and I don't deserve it. God, you are almighty. I have sinned against you and I don't know how, and I don't know what I did. And he has no idea that it's actually the devil doing this to him. And he thinks that because of his righteousness, the devil has no way to do this to him. So, and it's just, Job is talking about how, he's feeling it. He's feeling it, and it would be, if I was walking in his shoes today, I would be struggling the same way, probably worse. And I think that we all have, or at least a lot of the people that I've worked with and that I've been a part of, have struggled very similar to this way. And I've watched in my life the different process and different levels of people and how they go about their ways and doing their stuff. And this at one point in here, Job talks about, did you pour me out like milk and curdle me like cheese? And this is what he's saying to God. He's God, God, I loathe my life. I loathe it. And why did you declare me guilty of a charge that I don't even know what's against me? I don't even know what I did. And why have you been so wicked to me as a result? He said, I'm sure I'm guilty. I'm sure I'm guilty. I just don't know what I'm guilty of. Please enlighten me and show me. And, down in Job 10:15, it says, if I'm guilty, woe to me. Even if I'm innocent, I cannot lift my head, for I am full of shame and down in my affliction. If I hold my head high, you stalk me like a lion, and again display your awesome power against me. So he's acknowledging God is the powerful. He is the most powerful. He is the most high. And Job is afraid to even lift his head because he knows the power of God and the wrath that really can be. So this is kind of his internal struggle, He believes he's just in darkness all the time. He's just surrounded by darkness, and that's all that there is for him. Now in 11, Zophar, who feeds off of Bildad, and says, whoa, 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 you are overstepping here, because this is not how you talk to God. Is this talker to be vindicated? He says about Job to God, is this talker to be vindicated? And it is, he's really got some good things to say here. Will your idle talk reduce others to silence? And this is what he's saying, Job, will your talk reduce others to be quiet, to you to let you process and go through your grief, while others are worshiping and knowing and seeing different than you, because we're not stuck in the darkness like you are. We're not there. So we're going to try to help you, and this is just how it is, and at one point Zophar says, God, let him hear your lips move. Let him hear your awesomeness and what you're really doing, to show him that there's a plan here. And you are the creator of all plans. You made everything. And so, yeah. And he's basically he's saying, Job, it's time. It's time. Worship, worship. Your conflicts and your stuff are from within you. They're from within you, and surely you are righteous to feel that you lost everything. So I don't blame you not one bit for feeling the way you do, but know where this all comes from. It does not come from God. God is so awesome that he's even forgotten some of your sins, you know. And so this is kind of what he says in here, and he goes all the way, about feel of fault. You will lift your head, your face, you will stand firm without fear. And this is what he's telling Job. You will do this. You do this. If you put away the sin, it is in your hand. And you allow no evil to dwell in your tent. So this is what he's saying. You allow nothing to get in there. You hold your head up and you believe. You raise your hands and you believe. And that's really what we all have to do. And life will be brighter than noonday, and the darkness will become like morning. You will be secure, and because there is hope. You will look about and talk about your rest in safety. And this is what he's saying to Job. You will, I promise. And so I believe here, God is really saying this to Job through Zophar. And he did the same through Bildad to Job. And he's sending him messages. And so this is kind of where we're at. He's really sending the right people to Job to help Job feel relief. And it's really hard to even imagine any kind of relief when you lose everything like that, even your children. And I understand where Job is, and I've been there. I have been there personally. I've been there where I feel that God just forgot me, and I'm stuck in this eternal darkness that's always going to be. It's just always going to be like there's a cloud following me in my life everywhere, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about it. And that's how I felt. And perhaps I've had people like Zophar and Bildad come, and I just was too pig-headed to listen. And perhaps Job is too pig-headed to listen. We will find out as we continue here. And this is some really good. I really enjoy this book. Truly, I tell you, I enjoy this book a lot because I can relate to it. I can so relate. I've lost no children. I've had none to lose of my own. I have lost children that I've worked with and that I've grown to love. And all the children that I claim, I've had nothing to do with making them. But they're my kids, and I will love them till I die. This is the truth. And I hope and I pray that we all can find the strength and know that in the dark world that we live in, there's always light. And God has more power than the darkness. When everything feels so hopeless and so out there, we have the power within us. God gave it to us. And we just have to unite and do this. And we can do this together. Truly, we can do this together. Because I alone will stand and holler at the wall. I alone will do that. And it'll just echo back at me. We together will stand and holler at the wall, and surely it will crumble and fall and not be an obstacle anymore for any of us. So with this being said, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys' time. I truly do. I love you guys. And I hope you guys are having a blessed wonderful day. And don't let the darkness in, let God in. Love you guys. Thank you so much.